In this video, let's see some of the mathematical functions that are available in SQL Server. First one is ABS function, which stands for absolute value. If you have some negative value, you can use ABS function and convert it to a positive value. Second function is ceiling function. This will basically round up your number up to a nearest integer. So if you have something like 12.3, it will convert it to 13 because the nearest integer is 13. So it will not go back because it is ceiling function. It will move the number up and pick the next integer. Let's see this in action. Okay, so I'm calling this ceiling function on 12.3. When I execute this, I'm getting 13. So no matter what is the number, let's say I have 12.1, this will again give me 13. But if I have 12.0, if I do the ceiling on this number, I will get 12, right? So this is how ceiling function will work. Similar to ceiling, we have floor function, and it is basically opposite of the ceiling function. So it will move the number down. So if you have 12.9, it will change it to 12. Let's see this also in action. So if I have 12.9 and I apply floor on this, so it will not convert to 13, it will move it back to 12. So I'm getting 12 here. Similarly, if I have, let's say 12, 10.8 and I will execute this, I will get 10. So it will move the number back, right? Ceiling was moving it to top. I mean, it was increasing the number. So 12.8 was increased to 13 and floor will decrease the number. So 10.8 is decreased to 10. So this is the floor function. Let's move on and let's see the power function. This will raise a number to a power. So if I want to see 2 raised to the power 3, I can use this power function. So I can pass 2 as my first parameter, 3 as my second parameter, and it will give me the result. Let's see this also in action. So I am saying power 2 comma 3, so it will give the value of 2 raised to the power 3, that is 8, and we are getting 8 here. So if I change it, let's say 2 raised to the power 8, and if I execute, I will get 256. Okay, so this is how you can use the power function in SQL Server. Now we have the rand function that will basically generate a random number between 0 to 1. Okay, let's see this in action. So I'm calling this a rand function, and if I execute this, I'm getting 0.6. So this will basically give a random number between 1 and 0, right? So I'm getting a random number between 0 and 1. You can use some seeding also. So let's see this also in action. So I can provide some seed value within the rand function. So when you are using this seeding, it will always give you the same number when you are executing it. So for seed 1, it will always give you this 0.71, no matter how many times you will execute this. But when you are not providing this seed, it will calculate the number again. So you will get the random number again. Okay, let's move on. Let's see the square function. As the name suggests, it will square up the number. So if you are providing 5 in the square function, it will give you 25. Similarly, we have square root. So this is basically the opposite of square function. When you are using SQRT function and providing 25 here, it will find the square root value of that and give that. So if you give 25, it will give you 5 as the output. Then we have the round function. So what round will do, it will round up the value to the decimal points that we want. So if we have this big number and we want only 2 decimal points, so we can use this round function. Let's see this how it will work. So I'm providing this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and I'm saying I only want 2 decimal points. So it has truncated like all the values after 2 decimal points and converted them to 0. So I'm getting 123.46. And round will do the roundup also because we were having 6 here, so it has rounded up the number to 0.46. But if I have, like, let's say 3 here, I will get 4 5. It will not say 4 6, right? So it will round up the value right? So this is how round function will work. Here is the real-time use case. Let's say you have some products table and you want to find the price, right? So you want to find the discounted price. So you are giving, let's say 10% discount. So you are multiplying the price with 0.9 and then you're rounding off that price to the 2 decimals. So this could be one real-time example for a round function. Okay, so here are the key points that we have seen in this video. ABS will remove the negative values, so you will get the absolute value. Ceiling function will move the number up and you will get the next integer. Floor will move the rounding up down, so we'll get the integer, so you will get the previous integer. Power and square function will basically do the mathematical calculation. rand function will provide you a random number between 0 and 1, and the round will control the decimal points on a number.